Hello. I'm going to try something new instead of talking about something or biker news or anything like that. I'm going to try something about cooking. Yeah, I can cook pretty good if I got a recipe in front of me. Sometimes I can whip something up. But what I'm making tonight is Greek tilapia, however you pronounce that damn thing. It's going to take about 10 minutes of prep time, which has already taken me more than 10 minutes because I'm slow. 18 minutes of cooking, and it serves for. What you want is 4 tilapia fillets, half cup feta cheese crumbled, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 4 tomatoes chopped, half cup parsley chopped, which you can substitute cilantro if you don't have parsley, 1 tablespoon garlic minced, pepper, and salt. Now, I've got grinder pepper and grinder salt. So the first thing you want to do is start preheating your oven to 400 and place your fish fillets into your baking dish. Well, I got a cookie sheet. I'll show that to you here in a minute. That's my my tilapia, and so now I'm trying to do this as good as I can. Utensils are dropping. So now I want to drizzle with oil and season with pepper and salt. Alright. Here's my olive oil. Drizzled there. I do have salt. And I do have pepper, but I ain't gonna use a grinder for it. I got one on my shaker. And you don't have to be chintzy on the pepper. Be generous. Pepper flavors. I have to look at what I'm doing instead of in the camera, otherwise I'm going to miss the fish. Pepper's a good flavor. And now, I didn't get all my stuff cut up before I started preheating. So what I'm going to do now is go and finish chopping up my stuff. I've got the cilantro already chopped. I don't have a half cup. I got maybe half of that. It's fresh cilantro right out of my herb garden. Mine and my wife's herb garden, so it's very fresh. And you're using that as a garnish. You're not going to put it in the cook. It's going to be a garnish. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to chop up my. You can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 cloves of garlic. Now that you know that I can count, you want to chop that up. You can't see me chopping up because I'm right-handed and my phone is on my left, but it is getting minced. Not minced, minced. I still got some pretty big chunks in here. I have more than a tablespoon of garlic, which is alright. You never have too much garlic. That's my saying. That is about 2 tablespoons, maybe more. So I will go ahead and put that into a little dish. Because I'm going to be using that for later. Now I got to chop up my tomatoes. Try to get that into the bowl as it goes, and that's telling me my. And if you're wearing rings, take them off. You don't want to get your rings all dirty. You have to wash them up later. I mean, gotta wash them anyway at some point. So those are the ends. Use this knife. And it helps if you're using a sharp knife to cut your ends. So after a quick sharpen, no, this is not those knives that you can buy in the store and they'll never dull. No. I can tell I don't have a very good sharp on this, but I just knocked my cilantro over, which is alright. I can pick that up here in a few minutes. Tomatoes are always messy to chop up because of all the liquid. So you're going to have a very messy cleanup. That's not bad. One thing I like about these tomatoes is I chop off the ends and I get to eat the ends because I don't put them in whatever I'm cooking. I just, throw a little salt on them and eat them up. Raw tomatoes are good for you to eat as a snack. That's what my doctor told me. So I listen to my doctor mostly. Not all the time, mostly. I am using my grilling chopping knife. Alright. Now that I have my tomatoes chopped, I can now got that light there. I can now go add my cheese, garlic, and tomatoes on top of the fish fillets. So what I'm probably going to do, I got my feta cheese right here. It'll make these easy to get open. So now I will take this over here and I will add my cheese to my fish. I picked up 2 things of the cheese because I didn't know how it was going to turn out or how much I was going to actually use because I love cheese. I'm sorry guys on this because this is my first time. I don't have a decent camera to use. I'm using my phone with the tools I have. So I've got I've got one over here doesn't have a lot of cheese. Now it does. I used 1 thing of feta cheese. As you can see, I've got my cheese on here. Now, and just so you know, this is the recipe I'm using. Now it says add the garlic. Alright, there's my garlic. So I'll add garlic to the fish. Here, fishy, fishy. That's what she said. No, that's what he said. Yeah, a little bad humor joke there. This is, oh, sorry guys. I'm still learning. Be patient with me. Garlic is on. Now I need my tomatoes. See? Tomatoes. And now the tomatoes are going to go on top. Just be generous, because 4 tomatoes is an awful lot. Like I said, I have to watch what I'm putting on and not through the phone, because otherwise you guys don't get to see anything. There's a lot of juice, tomato juice in the bowl that I'm using. And now that my tomatoes are on there, I could probably put a little bit more cheese on there, but we'll be fine. A big chunk of tomato. We'll put you over there. And now, what I want to do is, now that I've got everything on prepped, I'm going to put it in the oven for 15 to 18 minutes. Alright, and here we go. And I'm setting my timer for, we'll go 15 minutes. So while that's cooking, I'm going to clean up my mess and wait till this comes out, and I'll be back.